Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about mental health and why it's important to know some cues and self-assess. Really, seriously, like sometimes, okay, we're not all the same, but sometimes we don't know that we're actually just having a moment, and sometimes we don't know when we're having a whole entire depression spell, okay? And it's very important to kind of be aware of self and address the issue when it starts, because then you can pull yourself out of that. It's honestly, everybody goes through depression, every single one of us. Like, I don't care. It could be the most hyper focused person where their goals and they're doing their own thing and they're thriving as it all looks, right? But that doesn't mean that they don't, go through depression. Also, the more aware people that are depressed, the ones that vocalize that they're depressed, like these things happen to everybody, okay? We all have depression spells. We all go through it. Now, how you get yourself out of it is the most important, and how you self-check is the most important, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't have depression spells anymore because I know how to get myself out of it, okay? Like, I'll have a depressive 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be like, oh my God, what? That's right. Also, huge is us women, we have our little time of the month, so that can also trick us too on top of that. But I don't want to just talk about women and that. I want to talk about an overall self-assess, really look into your mental health, you guys. It's so important to kind of know the cues that you are having an episode, okay? One of the biggest things for me when I know that I'm about to embark on the journey of just a mini meltdown is when I'm just can't, I have issues eating. I'll either overeat or I won't eat at all. And my biggest one is I love to shop. All of a sudden, I will sit at home and I don't know if I'm happy or sad, but I find myself not doing things like laundry, working out, things that I love. I absolutely love my face routine, doing my hair, getting my nails done, all of that stuff. And all of a sudden I will go to the gym and just not feel motivated. I don't want to be there. I'm really tired. I'll be fatigued, but then I'll take a nap. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, let me go shop for this. Let me go shop for that. I start to purchase stuff. I'm that type of person. I'm the type of person that when I'm having a little episode, I want to shop. And then I also overwork too. I get so crazy about working and then I crash, right? It's I overwork, then that crashes. Then I go to the stores, I shop like crazy, but then I already shopped. So now I'm crashed on working and I already shopped. So what is that? Then I resort to eating because I'm bored. Okay, it's really boredom. I'll come home and I'll start eating. And it's not even I just want a snack. I don't want to have a full meal. It doesn't matter. It could be nachos. It could be chocolate. It could be an apple. I'll overeat for no reason. And then I will go from being super social to completely introverted. I will go through I will literally have a whole 3 or 4 days of disappearing. I won't talk to nobody. I'll just shut down. And sometimes I just sleep, okay? I will literally just sleep. That's me, okay? That's how I know that I'm having a moment. Now, how do I remind myself that this is just a tiny period in my life right now that I just need to calm down, meditate, journal, sleep, You know, if I need to sleep, drink water, lay out, like just have some vitamin D, go outside, you know, even hang out with some friends sometimes. It's so important to just snap out of it, you know? Sometimes we're just in this like funk. And that's where I have always said this too. You just gotta break the pattern. You gotta literally break the pattern. And sometimes vocalizing it to someone you trust, someone you know that is like not a bad person in your life is huge. Like talking about how you feel to somebody that's just gonna listen. Sometimes they'll give you advice, sometimes they won't. Just the act of talking about how you feel at that moment is going to be such a huge thing, okay? Another huge thing is I meditate. When I know that I'm just having like a moment, I will meditate. Like there's so, okay, you guys, YouTube is incredible because it literally gives you for free meditation guides. I pop one of those on and I'm telling you, this is how I like to do it. I like to have my little yoga mat and I do a little candle. I like a little like aromatherapy to snap me out of my own head, okay? And I will literally sit there through that whole meditation. It's usually like an hour to 45 minutes, but it really puts me in a zone of like relaxation because it's really breathing, like allowing your body to breathe and inhale, exhale, watching the pace of how you're breathing, your thoughts. I love that I said thoughts because that's the next one. Monitor your thoughts, okay, throughout that meditation session or just in general, like through your little spell, monitor your thoughts. Now I'm gonna go back to my yoga session, but the thought thing is gonna come back. So when I'm meditating, if I'm done meditating and I'm starting to feel good or bad, I will journal regardless if that meditation session was good or if it was bad. I love to journal because I do have friends I speak to, but most of the time, like, I don't know, I'm such a loner, like in general. I love my personal space. So I typically will get like a journal. You could buy a journal anywhere, it doesn't matter, just a journal, okay? And journal your thoughts, put it into paper. Like obviously I don't wanna let people read this stuff, but it really does help me so much to like self-check, get my mental back, right? So I put my thoughts into my journal. I journal everything, and if I feel great, great. If I feel bad, bad. Like I'm telling you, I am crazy when I'm journaling. Now, when I tell you back to the thoughts thing, monitor your thoughts when you are in this period of like, I guess, depression, you know, like just watch what you're saying to yourself. And when you start to really like, sometimes I'll be like, girl, stop. Like I'll literally be sitting there thinking about like, you know, some of the biggest foolishness in my head. And then I'll just like snap out of it. Sometimes I'll literally tap. Okay, this is actually like a thing. Like people tap when they're thinking negative about themselves, when they think negative about someone else, like when they're just thinking negative, you know, just to get their minds off of like that thought. You can literally like tap your face, tap your leg. So me personally, like it's usually when I'm driving, okay? If I'm driving, because I'm probably on my way to go shopping, like I'll literally tap myself and be like, Luna, no, that's not even how you feel. You're just living in this tiny little bubble of yours. So I always change my thoughts, you know? I always tell myself like, no, I'm doing incredible. Like I really am doing incredible. I'm the type of person that I am hard on myself. I know that, but younger me did not know that. Like 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, younger me did not know that. I'm 34 now. Like it's totally different. Like I am now aware that I'm like, I need to be more gentle. I need to be more calmer. I need to be more loving with myself, especially my thoughts. So going back, you know, it's extremely important to like monitor your thoughts when you are having an episode, okay? And sometimes for me, these only last 3 to like a week, maybe, and that's a lot. But if yours are lasting like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 3 months, that's different. You know, if I was going through something like that, I would definitely seek professional help and like speak to someone, because I'm telling you, you just have to break the pattern. That's all it is. It's like you wake up and you're having anxiety and you're having all these like weird wonky feelings, or like another sign too is like just being so tired. If you're tired, just rest. Now, if you are tired for like months, something's up. I would definitely go seek professional help, okay? If you're sleeping for 3 months straight, I don't know. I think you need to go figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not normal. But that is also fixable though. It's fixable, all right? Like, things are not permanent. Things can be changed with a completely new thought, okay? Hold on, because I did write some notes on this, and I want to go back and visit my notes because this is a very important topic for me. You know, sometimes you guys see me being like an overachiever, and in reality, like, I also suffer from stuff like this too, and it's like so easy to just snap out of it. See, I drink a little hot tea, makes me feel so good. Drink your water. Oh my God, drink your water. It's so good for you. Another thing, okay? So I mentioned, assess your emotions, like literally, like, okay, I'm not feeling the best. Obviously, I'm having a little emotional episode. Great, we get it. And then monitor your thoughts was another one that I just said. Also, check your behavior. Like, are you avoiding social people? Like, are you avoiding things like working out, going around your friends, family? Like, that's a cue. Like, you're not being yourself. You're not being normal. Like, you're normal, spunky, going out. If that's you, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing that will totally be a game changer is a physical activity, all right? Anything outdoors, like say you are not feeling your best. I'm not talking about like going out and working out. Ideally, go work out. You're gonna get a sweat and you're gonna feel so good. But let's be for real. When you're having a mental breakdown, you're not in the mood to go to the gym and lift and like do things like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just, maybe you do, and good for you. That's an amazing way to cope with things. But if you're able to go for a walk, not for the physical part, but just like to feel the air, like your sensors, you know, like feel the air touch your skin, feel and hear sounds, and like the sun, or you can, I don't know, if you go at nighttime, you better take a buddy or something. I don't trust nighttime walks. But then again, I'm a girl, so I don't know. I'm just me. I'm not going outside. Nope. I'm not walking at night. But I'm just saying, like, if you're able to take a walk or just feel the sun on your skin, touch grass, I'm telling you, that's so healing. Just that alone is incredible. All right, what else here? Let's see. And, I would also gauge my motivation and like how I'm feeling after I do all of these things, you know? And I know for a fact though that, guys, when you're depressed, everything feels like a chore. It's like, you're just like, even putting your clothes away just feels like you're like, I can't do this. But in reality, you really can. And I pray that like you literally have this strength and push through, because you can do it. Like I said, it's breaking a pattern, this like weird funk that you're feeling. And you know, if you check and see that you are having a little moment, a little episode, it's easier and it's quicker to get yourself out of that if you self-check, if you self-monitor, okay? I think I said this 1,000 times already, but you get the gist. Just know we all have those days. We all have moments. We are all pretty much the same. Except we all do, you know, experience things differently. And not only that, but we all do things differently. Some people do other things to cope with their depression, like more aggressive things to numb their emotions. I personally have never taken it to that point. And that's what I'm saying. If it's getting really bad, like I would definitely speak to a professional. I'm talking about like data, like, you know, subsurface, like regular little baby depression spells that we get like month to month, and not even month to month. Like I honestly get like my little depression spells maybe like 3 times every 4 months. I don't know, maybe 3 months. I don't know, but I definitely get them. And most of the time it's like a week before my little girl time. And I start thinking wonky and I'm like, a girl, bye, like stop. And I know how to cope with myself. I know how to take care of myself in those times. And I just wanted to make this video for you to kind of like, you know, self-check yourself. Now, another key component that I want to add to this is maybe you're not depressed. Maybe you don't get stuff like this, but check on your friends. Check on the people that you love, you guys. Check on them. All right? Sometimes people just want to hear you listen to them. Okay, just listen to your friends. Especially if you actually love them. You know, if you genuinely love and care about that person, give them a call, see how they're doing. You never know, you could be saving somebody's life. So again, if your symptoms are a lot more deeper than this, definitely seek professional help. You know, you want to take care of yourself ultimately. But if they're not, if they're just like mild, these are some things that I would do. Okay, I love you. I did not expect to be making another video and, you know, dropping it this week again. But here it is. And thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I love you so, so, so much. Bye.